lawful wedded husband.
To be my...
Bertine. Not Bertine's heart.
With a tramp like you?
Well, I know it hurts, Bing. They're a great, but aren't you accustomed to it yet?
Oh, Robin, I see you. I myself the slut of Springfield! Son of a bitch in here. I found out myself what love is all about.
Hey, everybody, it's me, Nikki.
Hello, we are here for Beyond the Gates. Yesterday I did not end up going live for NXT, even though we were supposed to. I put it on my community tab that we had to take my dog to the vet to because anyway I say it really does sound harsh to me, to send him to go with the ancestors. And just emotionally, it was too much for me yesterday. I cried until I got a headache. So I was like, and then I was just like, my energy was really, really low after that. So I didn't want to come on there and give y'all low energy when normally I'm really hyped for wrestling. So there's that. But we're here today for Beyond the Gates. And seeing as how this is a vanilla and vanilla herb type day, I might be taking me a nap. Because if I got to hear one more time, why don't you want to marry me? Because she don't like you, man. Why don't you want to marry me? Because she don't like you. That's why she don't want to marry you. Because she doesn't like you. The sooner you realize that, the better off you'll be. Yeah. Okay. I love it. I love it. Danny was like, listen, I tried, like, Winterfest is synonymous with EG. I tried to pass it on. I tried to pass it on to the next generation, because Andre said, what about the next generation? And she's like, listen, I tried to pass it on. I tried to pass it on, but the girls don't want to do it. Mark might have a scheduling conflict. And I would have asked you, but, you know, you don't want to be on camera or in the public eye. And me, I got too much going on. Oh, Nicole had to catch herself because you're not married to that man no more. Yep. Boy, please. You know you invited. Shut your ass up. Crewneck is invited to Winterfest, and I'm glad that Denny explained it. So, they've been doing Winterfest for, it's going to be 20 years now, and EG is synonymous with it. She tried to pass it on. Nobody wanted it when it came to the girls. Martin had scheduling conflict, possibly, and you don't want to be on camera or in a spotlight. I have other stuff to do, like running the live auction, so it was only natural to ask him. And they working on, you know, the menu down there to the country club. And you know, the chef is playing real quick, like, girl, I don't know if I can do it. But then Nicole started bigging her up, and she was like, okay, girl, I can do it. Ah! Crewneck is invited to Winterfest. Breathe. Fix your home life. Hey, Juju. She don't want to be married to the man, Shanice. She don't. You proposed to him. He's in a hurry to keep you away from Andre. Mm-hmm. But I want to marry him. I do, but is this the ring or a ticking time bomb? You don't want to marry him. You don't want to marry him. You don't want to be together with him. You really want to be free of him. I just got to be free. 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 Oh, shit. He fell. My God. Whispering. Okay, she want to be free. She don't want to be married to that man. And she's like, what is the rush? First of all, you proposed to him. So at this moment, he's the bridezilla in this situation. If he had proposed to you, and then you sitting up here rushing, it would be flipped. But you forget, you proposed to him. She's the type of character, or the vanilla bean is the type to propose to a man. Just being honest, just being real. You propose to him, and you're talking about what's the rush. He's trying to keep you from Andre, because every time he turned the corner, you talking to Andre. Andre all up in your face. That's what the rush was. That's what the rush was. You always all up in his face. Andre all up in your face. That's why he's rushing. I don't agree with it, but then again, I don't agree with this relationship. I don't support this relationship. Just like I don't support Thomas and Kat and Wig and Crewneck and EG and Triple H. I don't support none of them relationships. But here we are. You over here losing it at work, don't know what's going on, getting all turned around and flip-flopped and all those things because you worried about what's going on at home. And then you sitting up here lying to yourself. If you was honest with yourself, you would know you don't want to marry that man. And then that man is at home staring at pictures of you and Andre having flashbacks and conversations where it's just like how Andre wouldn't have been free to be there for Danny when it came to Chelsea being missing, and she wouldn't be there for Derek had they not had the misunderstanding. And the misunderstanding was her popping her ass up at his home without calling first, thinking she could just pop up over there because she's her. And then you doing all that, you walk in on them kissing, and now you want nothing to do with the man, even though him and Danny was breaking it off at that point. That's what the issue is. Everybody was like, what's the issue? What caused the little snafu between them two? Because she popped her ass up at his house without calling. And she got a face full of something she didn't want. So now every time she sees Andre, she tries to throw Danny in his face and how people feel about him and Danny's marriage in Andre's face. And it's just like, you a jealous little something, ain't you? And then Derek's so busy staring at the picture that he trying to force himself to get up. Trying to force himself to get up and out that chair. He ended up falling. So now he on the ground. Like, he is on the ground, honey. Andre asked Danny, was she hungry? And she said, for him, always. Orphe Jeans is a spot. Child, let her come for June. June gonna beat the hell out of her. That's wild. Forgave the fuck out of them. Forgave them for every bad thing that they've done. Crewneck is weak sauce. Mm-mm. The writers definitely favor Eva and Wig. Girl, she is crazy. Girl, she is delusional. Okay, well, you know what? I am for, well, no, I'm usually for let your Delulu become Cholulu, because I too be like, that man is mine. Okay, and he don't even know it yet. But, child, not to this extent. He still got that ring on. Hey, Bobby, he ain't let go. You burnt a birthday cake? How does one burn a birthday cake? He'll be at Winterfest. Hey, Bobby. Correct. He is well moisturized. Okay, they rubbed him down. Okay, he's shiny today. Correct. What's making you second guess? She wants to be with Andre. What you did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Indeed. Who is it? We want to know. You know what? Danny was like, listen, if I took the modeling gig, everybody be over me. All over me, okay? Don't I know you? I feel like I've seen you on TV. Let's take a selfie. Girl, don't nobody want to be doing that. Okay, sometimes people just want to go to the grocery store and, you know, they moo-moo and get them a pack of cookies, a bottle of wine, and maybe a pizza and keep it pushing. Sometimes people won't do that and keep it pushing. They've sold a lot of ad time during Beyond the Gates. That's what I do know. They've sold a lot of ad time during Beyond the Gates. Sometimes people just want to be able to go, you know, to their mailbox in their robe and their bonnet and get their stuff and get back into the house without somebody trying to stop them to take a picture. So I get that with Danny. And then Danny is like, listen, also, if I was to do it, I would want more. No, I would demand more. And we all know how I am. What I want, because I'm going to get it. And giving up modeling was hard the first time around. It is not really hard this time around when she hasn't really gotten back out there and been on nobody's runway. So she's okay with it. On top of that, somebody else could be the center of attention because she is okay with being the apple of Andre's eye. Okay, she's okay with being everything to him. Okay, him worshiping her. And I was like, girl, I support it. Even though I would love to see Danny get back on the runway, I get what she's talking about. Listen, I'm okay with being the apple of his eye. And us being what we are. Now, and she was like, listen, I've given up more for love. And he says, yeah. And the way he says, yeah, you can't hear me? Wait, y'all can hear me? No, can't hear me? Or is the thing not going? Am I muted? Like, what's going on? Somebody tell me something. Because it's moving. Like, the thing is moving. Oh, it's lower than usual. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what. Oh, it's wild. Typically, it's like louder. Child, I'm not going to speak louder, so I'm going to just do this. Okay, how are we now? Are we better? Are we better? Are we good? Andre is taking a stroll down memory lane. Let us know something. Andre was a hoe. He was a hoe. So it was the mic. It was the mic. He was a hoe. And the moment things start getting better, his hoism said, I got to go. That's sad. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so basically, Andre he was out there being a hoe. He was out there being a straight up hoe. And I support him on that. And he met a woman and he was falling for her. And there was like a future that she had set up, or just like a future. He saw a future with her and he wanted that future, but he couldn't let himself have it because of his parents dying. because of his parents dying. And that just one, which is why he loves Nicole and Ted so much and really wanted them to come back together, because he's envious. He's like, I'm not envious of a lot of things or a lot of people, but I'm very envious of people my age who still have their parents. And he's just like, there are some things you can't count on in this life, and you think you can count on that, and oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. And then he's like, there are moments where Crewneck laughs and he just hears his father. I feel bad for Andre. I feel bad for Andre because he is like, damn, you've been really not trying to fall in love. Like, I get him going out there, homing around and everything, but you could have fallen in love a long time before. I feel bad for Andre. Jan is supporting Wig's delusions of her and that man getting back together. Ted was Andre's father's brother. They were brothers. No, you don't. You over there feeding people's delusions. Andre need a hug. I feel bad for him. Told y'all she didn't want to be married. I told y'all she didn't want to be married. And as much as Shanice wants to tell her why she shouldn't feel guilty, she would be breaking HIPAA. Eva wants to know who's feeding Wig's delusions. The person you got to be back friends with her. Jan is feeding her delusions. Jan believes in her delusions. That's who's feeding the motherfucking delusions. Crewneck and oiled himself up and got himself together and got his little chest showing with a little gold chain sitting there. Cece, don't play with me. Don't play with me, Cece. I'm still not over how you did my good sis Nicole. Okay? Still not over how you did her. Am I the only one who would love to see Daphne Duplay go back to her like really short haircut that she had in the early 2000s? Am I the only one? I know she could give us a finger wave moment. I know they could give her some finger waves. I know they can give us some finger waves over here with her. Anyway, he's welcome at Winterfest. He's going to double his donation. He's going to give more. He's going to show up and he's going to be welcome. Because why wouldn't he? He's the biggest donor. Like I said, Andre and Danny get to talking. Crewneck Ted. That's what I'm talking about. But Andre and Danny get to talking because she was like, okay, so there was a woman that you could have fallen in love with. And he was basically like, I was out here hoeing. That's what it was. And he met this woman, and the future that she was painting for him, he wanted it. He could have got with the future, but something was holding him back. And Danny was like, do you think because your parents died is what held you back? And we get into it, yes. He's like, I'm not envious of a lot of things when it comes to people my age, but one of the things I'm very envious of is them having their parents, which is why he's holding on to Ted and Nicole so much, and he doesn't want to let them go because they became his surrogate parents after his parents died. He, like, think about this. Typically, we lose, E.G. probably gonna bring her around and then it's going to be a love square, because it's going to be that lady, Danny, and Vanilla Bean. But it's just like, for a lot of people, typically you lose a parent. Like, I still have my mother, but I don't have my father. My father passed away years ago. You don't just, for a lot of people, you maybe lose one parent and you still have your other parent there with you. And then you have some people who, in the matter of a freak accident or something you don't expect, you lose both parents, and then you out in this world like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So you have people like Andre that it's just like, once that happens, they become reclusive. They close themselves off. They don't open themselves up, because think about this. Children and marriage and love and falling in love probably comes with marriage and all those good things. He expects his parents to be there, and he don't wish that pain of losing his parents on anybody. Thank you. So, like, I understand that part. Shanice told Vanilla Bean, don't feel guilty to lying to Derek. And now Vanilla Bean wants Shanice to tell her, and it's just like, Shanice can't tell you because it would break HIPAA. Yes, Derek. Oh, girl. Talk about he's the last of the good guys. A liar. He's a liar. That's the thing. Vanilla Bean and Vanilla have lied to each other multiple times. I like Jan's outfit. This is cute. I will wear this. A good man wouldn't lie about his ability to walk. No, he's not. He lying to her. Just like Yo Ashley is lying to him. And I don't know what the disdain is when it comes to Andre, when it comes to Jan. But let's be clear on something. Andre is a good man in his own right. See, you had opportunity to tell Jan that you are getting your ability to walk. Yes, Jan is encouraging this behavior. And then you should blame yourself. Yes. Yeah, because you don't trust it. Yeah, let's talk about your family. Talk about your parents. Oh. Oh, somebody go hug him. Oh no, somebody over here cut onions. Oh girl. Oh, somebody go hug him. Somebody go, oh my God. Somebody go hug him. They were there. He keeps wiping them away. Oh. This how we got to the photo shoot? God damn it, Pamela, you worked your magic, girl. Some people cry. Like, some people will have tears, like, well up in their eyes. But for him, he kept, like, wiping them away. Like, and I've done that. I did that yesterday. When we took my dog, to the vet to be put down because like it was time. I noticed it like yesterday. Obviously I had my glasses on, so like it was catching tears, and then eventually like they would fall on my face. I'm like, where's this water coming from? But I would like wipe the tears away. Like it would like my eyes would start to well up and the tears would come, and I would like wipe my eyes before they could really fall down. So I understand that portion, and I feel so bad for the character of Andre, because like I said, you don't expect to lose both of your parents, and him being the only child and them loving him the way that they did, and the love that they showed him, and just like the supporting him. And I think that's one of the things that Andre misses. Like, his parents really supported him. He snuck around, was taking pictures at a dinner party, and his father saw the pictures and upgraded the camera. they didn't force him to go in their direction. They didn't force him to get married early. They didn't harp on him getting married early or following in their footsteps. They just let him be him and supported him in what he did. Taking photos, his father would be the first person, or I believe he said both of his parents would be the first person that he would show like the final shots of the perfect shots to. And he no longer has that. He no longer has that, like, that love that's just like right there. He's always going to feel loved by them, and they're always going to watch over him and protect him and be there in spirit, but they're not physically there. And I think that's one of the things that just like fucks you up when you start to lose people. Like, yeah, you there spiritually. I have the memories. I can like feel you in like the happy moments, just there supporting me. And if you me, sometimes you dream about your family members, but them not being there, them not being there physically with you, as a type of hurt that you don't wish on nobody. You don't wish that type of hurt and pain on anybody. So as they're talking, she's like, well, would your parents have liked me? And he was like, no, they would have loved you. Honestly, they would have supported you. They would have been at the Vegas wedding, mom jumping around, celebrating. My mother would have taken this as a chance to, renew her vows with a Anita Williams impersonator. My father would have made a toast. His parents met and fell in love with each other and got married young. They started a firm and they took off and they traveled together. No matter where they were going, they always traveled together. So we know why they both passed away. I believe it was a plane crash because they were both together. They always traveled together. So Danny makes a I would say a toast, or just saying a thank you to his parents, obviously the spiritual form of his parents, a thank you for bringing him into the world and placing him in her life so she could be able to love him and he be able to love her. And I thought it was something beautiful, but the man was crying. He was just wiping, like, he kept doing this, like, kept wiping the tears away. And then when you would think you would see him cry, like, he would look away. And I think Andre's the type that he don't really want to show people that he be out here crying in these streets. And after they had that moment together, Andre says, let's do it. Let's do what? Let's do the photo shoot. What? Yeah, he wants to do the photo shoot now. And I was like, I don't know if y'all needed this emotional moment to have breakthrough, to bond y'all together even more, to do the photo shoot, but here we are. Because Danny asked, is one of the reasons you don't want to work with me because you're worried about what happened to your parents happening to us? And he was like, no, but I think it was a portion of that. Uh-oh. Oh, what are we doing? We donating to charity? What charity? No. What? Why are we saying no? Why no? What's going on? She's delusional. She's delusional. And Eva is here for it. Wig is delusional. Well, you no longer have that privilege. Oh, look at y'all reminiscing. You didn't. Neither one of y'all tried hard at saving this marriage, but you did not help by sleeping with that woman again. And you're definitely not helping trying to be friends with that woman. Didn't even try. Let her know if you're going to bring a +1. Didn't even try to save the marriage. But like I said, Crewneck didn't even set up boundaries. He basically said, fuck his kids with Nicole. He all about Eva. And that's where we currently are at this moment. Kat when is Kat denouncing him? Tomorrow or today? He's standing. Girl, I thought we were gonna get him. Oh my God. At the end of the episode. Damn, what y'all saving for the end? I wonder what they saving for the end. If he's standing and Shanice said, I didn't tell Vanilla Bean nothing, but you need to fess up. You had plenty of time for him to explain. I thought she was going to walk in on him standing at the end of the episode, and then we get into everything tomorrow. But I guess they said hell to the nah, because we got to see Kat denounce Crewneck. And honestly, I'm not mad at her denouncing Crewneck. Crewneck, and the reason why his marriage, like, he was like, I have to think, did we fight hard enough for the marriage? No, y'all didn't fight hard enough for the marriage. She was over here upset and not wanting to go to counseling and not wanting to work it out. And you didn't help by sleeping with that lady. There's that. Then when it comes to Crewneck, and let's please not play like Crewneck didn't play a big ass part and why his marriage didn't work. Not only did you sleep with that woman again, but also you basically said fuck your kids with Nicole and knew nothing of the things going on with them. Nothing of the sort. You learning about stuff third hand. Like, we know he was not in the children's lives to find out anything because he had met June and didn't even know that was Samantha and Tydarius's mother until Sabbatical said something to him about it. And he was like, huh, yeah. You have no clue of what's going on with Kat. But you and Kat have been at odds when it came to this whole Eva thing since, you know, Kat decided she was going to try to get Eva fired by getting rid of the certification or whatever when it comes to the clinic. So I guess you've been done with Kat after that. Or you've been done with Kat because Kat refused to give your other child the time of day. She has everybody to be pissed off if everything's going on because... And, like, let's be clear. If everybody's being honest with themselves, if somebody came into your life and you was, like, discernment on point, calling them out at every turn, and everybody made you feel like you were crazy, that you were wrong, and that you needed to apologize, and basically tried to manipulate you into being on that person's side when you knew they was on bullshit, and when it was proven that they was on bullshit, you said, see, I was right. Everybody told you, but... you shouldn't have done this, or but you shouldn't have done that, but you shouldn't have said this, you shouldn't have said that. On top of that, this person has been going after your boyfriend since the very beginning. Since before y'all were even boyfriend and girlfriend for real. Before y'all solidified it and slept with him. If somebody hurt y'all mama the way Wig and Eva hurt Nicole in Cat's eyes, please, let's be honest with ourselves. We would never let up off of them folks. Because you're not about to do my mama dirty like that. Crewneck said fuck his kids with Nicole. He said that he would go take Wig. Well, no, actually, Eva sent Wig over there when he was drunk boots. But he didn't do everything he could. Neither one of them did. So there's that. Vanilla Bean walked in on Vanilla Earth standing. Where's Jacob's brother? I don't think she wants anything to do with Isaiah at this moment since she found out from Tomas, which Tomas shouldn't have said a motherfucking thing about him being related to Jacob. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. It didn't. It didn't. Gotcha, bitch. He gonna lie. Pinocchio gonna lie. Ew. Girl, not. He ain't got no one, so let me be his colonizer. Oh. She's crazy. Ugh. Crewneck then just showed up. Ugh. That was Ted. Is this real or is this a dream? Is this real or is this a dream? Because if this is real, baby, November Sweeps is in the building. Should have put that picture back. Girl, Andre don't want you. They're probably her best seed. I didn't expect it to happen this way. She going in. And he lying. Be honest. Did you do this to keep me away from Andre? Andre not gonna cheat on his wife. Andre not gonna cheat on his wife. I'm kind of hoping this is a dream. I was kind of hoping this was a dream, but this might be real. Be honest. You have made me take care of you. Is this about wanting to surprise me, or if this was about keeping me away from Andre? Girl, you know it's about keeping you away from Andre, because for some reason you can't keep your ass away from Andre. And then when it comes to Andre, you so desperately need to try to throw salt in the game when it comes to his marriage with Danny, because you knew in your spirit of spirits, in your hearts of hearts, that could have been your man had you not took your raggedy ass over there. Big raggedy. You raggedy to me if you come to somebody's house without calling and then get upset about what you see. To me, you real raggedy for coming to somebody's house and pop it up without calling and getting a confirmation that you could come over there. Big raggedy. And then getting your heart broken and feeling upset about what you see. I don't know what you want us to do with this. Wig is delusional. And she's being delusional about how she's going to get crew neck. Laura asked, Nicole, what's she going to do if that man invites Wig to the event? And she was like, well, I can't say nothing. Like, I wouldn't think he would invite her, but after seeing them hugged at the hospital, she thinks it's going to happen. But when it comes down to it, she would be a hypocrite if she said anything to him about it, because she told him to mind him up business and stay out of hers. And she asked for the divorce because she couldn't get over him lying. You didn't even try. You didn't even go to therapy. I ain't seen y'all meet with a therapist yet. So there's that. So there's that on that. I think we're going to end the episode. No, we're going to start the episode tomorrow at the hospital, because Nicole is wearing what she had on at the hospital when she saw this go down. Shanice is in her uniform when we see the shit go down, and Crewneck and Eva are in the outfits they had on when shit go down with Kat at the hospital. And this is not going to be a good week for Kat tomorrow or Friday, because she going to denounce Crewneck, and then Martin is going to go in on her because he needs somebody to blame for his daughter having a rebellious streak. But it's just like, blame her for the rebellious streak. She wants to date, she wants to do all of these things, and it's just very much so, you want to blame everybody, but you about to lose your sister, and then you're going to get in good with Eva. But it's just like, Eva's not a better role model. Eva's not a better role model. Eva slept with Tomas, but I got a feeling like he's going to fight with Kat and then go do his big one with Eva. Hey, princess. Oh, this is Beyond the Gates. Hi. We're here every Monday through Friday at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, doing if Paramount wouldn't pop me for copyright, it would be on the screen. But this is Beyond the Gates. It's messy as hell. It is a soap opera. We have a good time. Lord, Wig is delusional. She thinks this man is going to move into that house with her. Same. I love messy when it's not me. Everybody else's mess is fine, but I don't need the mess. Nobody wants Crewneck and Ted to be together. Well, sorry, Crewneck and Wig to be together. Laura, I like this outfit. No, he went to Maui by himself while she was in a hospital recovering from somebody trying to take her out twice. Lord. Lord, he went to Maui. A trip y'all were supposed to go on together while you were in the hospital. It gives soap opera vibes from the sound of it, and I'm here for it. It is a soap opera. Laura looks so pretty. Laura, close the chapter on Dave Duvall, whatever his name is. Uh-oh. Squeak that wheel. Aww. Danny's so good for him. But if you're playing Danny's face over Vanilla Bean, I'm going to come down there and I'm going to tell you about yourself, Baby Lorenz Tate. Me and Baby Lorenz Tate will tussle. Oh, they going to start them a charity. I love this. I love them together. Because you got a beautiful, badass wife who is willing to, you know, help you start a foundation for your daddy. Y'all got, oh, that's easy. He was going through it, she was going through it, he was being a hoe, she was trying to throw that cat and get that back broke, and then at some point in time, both y'all had y'all hearts broken by the people that y'all were in love with, and y'all got drunk boots, well, not even drunk boots, y'all got pissy drunk, got on a private plane, got in an Uber, and took y'all ass to a wedding chapel. That's how it happened. That's how it happened. Mm-hmm. The foundation is happening. The photo shoot. Are you sure? Ooh! I love them together. If this ain't a dream, this was the out she was looking for. Oh, it wasn't a dream. It was real. Off. The wedding is off, honey. Oh, baby, this is messy. She better not take her ass over there talking to Andre, calling Naomi, and y'all commiserate. Because what you're not going to do is ruin what Andre and Danny have, because your ass got... What? But I'm just like, this is what you wanted. You didn't want to be married to him? No way. You was insecure, and he was insecure and manipulative. You been not wanting to be with this man. You been not wanting to be with him. You didn't want to be with him when he moved into your place and fucked up your stainless steel refrigerator. Because honestly, who the hell takes a Brillo pad to a stainless steel refrigerator? Baby, child, I thought it was a dream. I thought it was a daydream. But she actually broke it off with him. Now, don't take your ass over there, fool line with Danny and Andre. Don't try to slip slide your way into their marriage. Let them be the happy. You take your miserable ass somewhere else. Okay, I tell you this. I tell you what. I cuss Ashley out from sun up to sundown, to sunrise to sunset, to the AM to the PM. And it don't stop. And it won't stop how badly I will cuss her out. And she take herself over there calling Andre to have somebody to talk to. Call Naomi. Both y'all could be commiserating about the fact that your fiance is lying, insecure, manipulative, bitch. And she could commiserate over the fact that she feels like her husband needs to go to therapy instead of her. And she'll go. But basically, she thinks she right. She always gonna be right. And not everybody is on her level. And then y'all go get Triple H and commiserate with her because she trying to kill Naomi's father. So y'all could do that. But I'm telling you this now. Okay? I don't have many marriages on this show that I believe in and I want to work out. Okay? I'm thinking that Naomi and Jacob will work out. And possibly in the future, maybe, hey, Kat and Jacob? Maybe Kat and Jacob in the future? Or, no, not even Kat and Jacob. Maybe Luke and Kat whenever y'all bring him on. Maybe Luke and Kat could be a thing. Maybe that could be Kat's new man. Luke and Kat. Let's make that happen. But who we gonna make happen with Jacob? And at the end of the day, they gotta end. Who we gonna put Jacob with when ultimately him and Naomi don't work the fuck out? You know what? Beyond the Gates has the possibility to do the funniest ever. What if Chelsea and Madison want to have a baby? And they decide to ask Jacob for his swimmers. Now that would be some shit right there. But like I said, Vanilla Bean, don't go over there fool line with Danny and Andre when they just got in a cute little space that I want to keep them in. They had a deep emotional moment. They have connected. He's talked about his parents. We have learned a lot from him about his parents and the love that they had. We about to get a foundation for his pappy. And let's be clear on something. Vanilla Bean might Vanilla Bean, and she might be good at her job, but she couldn't run that foundation. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no cheese, no eggs, no bacon, okay? And the way that everything I mentioned costs at this moment, and the people with Snap can't get their stuff, yeah, you better back your ass up like Juvenile. That reminds me, if you know anybody who has Snap benefits and they are not getting them this month because of what's currently going on in the world, GoPuff, if you enter in your Snap card on GoPuff, from the 1st to, I believe, the 16th, you can get $25 worth of free groceries. And then I believe it's the 16th to the 30th, or maybe the 17th to the 30th, you can get another $25 worth of free groceries on GoPuff. And altogether, that's $50 worth of free groceries. Now, going back to what I said, we getting us a foundation. They about to model. It's about to be good things happening. If Vanilla Bean take her ass over there causing issues and trying to wreck shop, I'm cussing her out from sun up to sundown, sunrise to sunset, to the AM to the PM, to the north side, to the west side, to the east side, down to the south side. You heard? And with that being said, I love everyone. I feel like all of y'all are beautiful people with beautiful spirits. I hope y'all have a good time. Juju, Bobby, and Princess joined in. And Princess, baby, we here from Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, baby. This is a soap opera, and yes, it gets soapy around here and very messy, and we love it. But with that being said, Vanilla Bean and Vanilla was acted today, but y'all better watch Vanilla Y'all better watch him. Young man, you gotta watch, cause he crazy. But I told y'all from the very beginning, I was calling him crazy crazy-eyed dry waffle firefighter man. Okay, I told you he got crazy eyes. He do. But Vanilla Bean, y'all wouldn't be in this situation of him trying to force a situation. Talk about, I was going to show you I could walk when we got married because you proposed to him. You proposed to him. He started crying and he said yes. But I'll see y'all later.